Hey everybody! How's it going? We are back with another Dynamax stream. You guys know the drill. Random route. I'll see if we can get anything decent tonight. Oh, I still have a Blipbug egg in my inventory. You know what? Let me walk around and hatch that right now. This is what I was searching for you fellas after the Blipbug last night. Sadly, I only got one. I think since I save scummed, I've already technically hatched this egg, so it's not gonna be shiny. Not to spoil, but this is not gonna be shiny. No, it's not. Get Blipbug's tiny mouth. What a funny little Pokemon. Okay. There we go. So, did I? Oh, I did get one hundo. I did actually get one hundo. All right. All right. Okay, let me release the rest of these while we wait for people to trickle in. Swarm, Compound Eyes. What a terribly slow system. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Just cleaning up my box a little bit before we get started here. You can sit yourself right there, Blippi. Alright, so my last Dynamax shiny, I had two last time. I had a double. I got Golurk and Lairon. And then Golurk was also with a shiny Beartic, so that was fun. I now have 3 times where I've gotten 2 shinies from Dynamax Adventures. So that's cool. What's up, everybody? Hope we're all doing okay. It's been a while since my last boss pickup, which was Heatran. I mean, it's not been that long. It really hasn't been that long. What's the date on Heatran? November. So it's been a few months. It's been a month and some change. Wait, how late was that in November? 11, 12, so it's been a little more than that, but we'll see if I can get one of my guys to show up tonight. This is everything I still need. I still need Articuno, Latios. Can I finally get a Lati, chat? I can't get any of the L Pokemon. They just keep handing me Ls. Also, ad warning, ads are coming up on Twitch. When those are done, we'll get started. So, Latios, Lugia, Kyogre, Uxie, Azelf, Palkia, Kyurem, Zygarde, of course, Tapu Koko, the one Tapu I still need, Solgaleo. We saw Solgaleo a bunch last Dynamax Adventure stream. Nihilego, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Guzzlord, and Stakataka, so I really don't have that many left. What's crazy about this is that That's not a huge list of Pokemon. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. It's probably gonna take, you know, a decent amount of time to get all these Pokemon, but it really isn't that big of a list. I've made a lot of progress with Dynamax Adventures, which is one of the reasons it's so satisfying to shiny hunt with Dynamax, so yeah, we'll get started in just a second here. I think Reshiram is still my favorite. Sort of, well, October. Sort of recent Dynamax shiny. Lots of dupes. It'd be really great if I could get Liepard or Thievul. Thievul would be a great pickup. And we encounter Thievul and Liepard a lot. Because I still need a significant handful of psychic types. Because there's so many psychic legendaries. But Liepard and Thievul have never shined for me. I mean, look, I don't remember what we fought when I picked up this Golurk, but it was probably a psychic type. It was probably psychic. I did pick up a Alolan Persian not terribly long ago. That was a good one. I need to get a Alolan Meowth at some point. That might be a good future Masuda hunt. Oh, you want to catch Xerneas before ZA release? That's a good goal. That is a good goal. I love Xerneas' shiny. I hope you get it faster than the 120 plus rounds it took me to get Xerneas. Xerneas is just such a strong Pokemon. I got Xerneas and Yveltal, but I'm missing Zygarde, so... We got the Bacon Bird and the Blue Deer. Look at... Yveltal is such a cool Pokemon. I really like this Pokemon. I've never really gotten to use it either. Now that I think about it, I've never really had an opportunity to use Yveltal ever. I don't think I've ever used it in a playthrough. I've never used it competitively. That's kind of a shame. I should fix that. I should fix that at some point. What's up, everybody? You have Yveltal and Zygarde? Nice. So you're just missing Xerneas for the trio. Blacephalon, my beloved. Necrozma. How long ago did I get Mesprit? And Uxie and Azelf are still MIA. 2021. I got Mesprit all the way back in 2021. And Uxie and Azelf are still MIA in the year 2025. Can you believe this? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started. You guys know the drill. The first run I always do is solo, just to warm up. And then I'll open up the lobby, and you can all feel free to join. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. I gotta do my solo run first. We gotta warm up. Nitric has a cool cry. Alright, who do we have up first? We're doing randoms. Speaking of a psychic type, huh? Is Liepard here? Palisand. Cofagrigus. Well, frick. See, when the world needs Thievul and Liepard the most, they're gone. They're MIA. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Okay, I'm gonna turn my computer volume down a little bit. You're gonna hear the boom. Annoying Windows noise. Okay, I can just take Malamar all the way through. Could this be my chance to reclaim my shiny Bulldor? The best move for Dynamax Adventures? That's an interesting question. I guess it would depend. Like if you're fighting Zygarde, something like Wide Guard is so crucial, or a good ice move. Yeah, Acid Spray is really good. Screech is really good. I can tell you the worst move. I got an easy answer for the worst move. It's Bug Ghost Galaxy, yeah. And that's entrainment. Or anytime an NPC gets a hand on a Pokemon with weather, that's very bad. Substitute and Door are really, really bad. Yeah, Round is one of the worst Pokemon moves, just period. All my homies hate Round. It's such a... I don't like the move Round. But yeah, there's a lot of moves, particularly in the hands of AI, the NPCs, that are just, you're just in for a bad time. You're just in for a bad time. Any Pokemon like Swoobat that has the ability to swap out an ability because the AI will do it on you. Some of these moves, the AI will like actively sabotage your run, like entrainment, or going for Endure, or Substitute, or constantly changing the weather. Alright, Palos. I think I have 2 shiny Palossand from Dynamax Adventures. Or when all the NPCs feel like being cute and never go for any attacks. We had one Dynamax round the other day where the NPC never attacked once. That was great. You gotta love the NPCs. Do I play competitive Pokemon battles sometimes? Yeah, I know competitive Pokemon. I don't usually stream any of it, but I like watching VGC. You have to fast for blood work? That sucks, Braylon. My condolences. I'm very familiar with fasting for that type of stuff myself. It's never fun. And Palossand is kind of a... It's just not a... It's such a big pile of sand. It's not fun to fight. See, this is when Pokemon like Liepard are really great because they're pretty frail. So, it's so easy. Palossand, you're here for like 10 minutes before you can get past it. I'm gonna max just to save time. When's the next VGC event, by the way? I've missed watching VGC. Although I'm sad that the format is back to like having legendaries. It just means annoying Pokemon like Ice and Shadow Rider Calyrex are back. Urshifu! What's up, Drew Madness? The Guardian of Sand. Well, see ya, Bulldor. Fun fact about Palossand, if you didn't know, chat, every grain of sand in Palossand is a living being. So Palossand is actually the Pokemon made up of the most individuals. Not wishy-washy, but Palossand. Oh, the 24th of San Antonio. Nice. I'll have to tune in for that. Also, Justin, did you realize I saw the GDQ Twitter? Do not use a Master Ball. Oh my goodness. Oh, I should use Lux Ball. Oh well. Scent retired. No more prize wizard. Yeah! They kind of tweeted it out. I missed the end of GDQ last night, and so I went to look at their Twitter to see how much they raised. And there was a sentimental tweet about Scent, and I was like, wait, is he retiring? Apparently he is. Okay, Catherine taking that is fine. Coffer, man, they hit us with the two big, bulky ghost types in here. Coffer isn't really fun to fight either. Oh, I can give you another one, chat. Wonder Room. Wonder Room. That's another one where it's like, what was the logic in making this? How do you even replace Scent? Like, he's such a unique GDQ personality. That's almost like... Why? That's wild. What's up, Cacturn? What's up, Shadow? We're on the first run right now. We have a Psychic type at the end. Just subscribe? Nice. Welcome. I know, I was thinking that too, Justin. It's like, I mean, I guess it's been an event going on for a long time now, but yeah, a lot of the OG faces are gone. Yeah, a lot of speedrunners just became big streamers and stopped speedrunning. That happens to a lot of people. There's several streamers I watch who used to be big speedrunners and then just kind of quit. I need to stop using all my night slashes. Alright, who's the Psychic type gonna be? Any world records? I didn't really pay attention that close. Oh, yours is Lugia? Let's see if mine is the same. Nobody wants to take off Rodriguez? Okay, okay. Freya, you probably could have swapped the Boldor there. That chat moves a mile a minute. Oh, it's Azelf. Alright, we're starting off today with Azelf. That's fine. Lake Guardians. I need to get him shiny eventually. Chargestone Cave. Yeah, that is a cool cave. He ran a rhythm. The rhythm games I always tune out. I always tune them out. I never pay attention. They're kind of... Once you've seen one speedrun of a rhythm game, you've kind of seen them all. Azelf is a little bit deceptive, though. If you bring an entire team of dark Pokemon, Azelf does have Dazzling Gleam, so it can be a little bit of a trickster. Just a little bit of tomfoolery from Azelf. Yeah, Justin, exactly. Maybe that's why they don't... Like, yeah, it is impressive, but it's also like... I've seen this before. GG's. Alright, we're gonna go Lux Ball for Azelf. Can't unsay. It's an interesting name, that's for sure. I think my favorite censored Pokemon name, though, is always gonna be Butterfree. As if, like, butt is a really bad word. You can't say that. That's not cool. Alright, first run, shiny luck? No, no, no. Azelf, what have I ever... You're my favorite Lake Guardian, Azelf. Why? 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 You're tearing me apart, Azelf. Alright. So now I'll get online, and if you guys want to join up, feel free. Open to everybody. Time to lock in. And if no one's around, then we'll just do another solo run. Working on completing the Pokédex. Nice. You got Mesprit first? Same. Mesprit's the only one I have. It's been years since I got Mesprit, and I still don't have, Azelf or Uxie. 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 I mean, the Lake Guardians are really easy fights, so I honestly don't mind that they've stuck around for this long. It's not like when Palkia or Kyogre or Zygarde or even Celesteela show up and it's like, oh boy. And Azelf, it's like, oh, alright. That's easy enough. Alright, one more slot if anyone wants it. You just beat Lugia? That tracks. Lugia's such a tank. Alright, we're ready to go. Pin, Sneasel, Sandslash. Take Sneasel. Hey, look, it's Butterfree. Alright, the game's giving us some good selections here. These are all decent selections. Alright, who we got this time? Ice! Okay, so this is Articuno or Kyurem. Articuno or Kyurem? Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Pokémon. Oh, it's Lairon again. In order to get it shiny. Those are some tough conditions right there. I'm still looking for Palkia. Palkia is one of my least favorite Pokemon to fight. in Dynamax Adventures. Again, Dragon Water is such good typing with not many weaknesses. And they don't put a lot of really good fairy type, like Clefable and Alcremie are great. Extremely good. But do they ever want to show up when you're fighting like Guzzlord or Palkia? No. Not that Guzzlord is tough. Guzzlord might actually be one of the easiest Pokemon I still have left to get. But, I don't know, fighting Palkia is just not enjoyable. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's on. I got crit. Did that? We got double crit. Are you kidding me? That's some trash. That's some garbage. The double crit on Rock Slide? That is so diabolical. Sometimes this game can be so brutal. Pokemon can really just be mean as frick. Okay, game. Rockslide hitting all of us too is also bad luck, I'd say. The only water ground starter? Yeah. Here's an insane tweet for you, chat. Looks like notorious Apple product leaker confirmed that Nintendo Switch 2 is on the black market in China. That's insane. Sheesh, that double crit was so brutal. Oh, Grouse Ground, we got Torterra. Which I appreciate that about that Pokemon. Yeah, I'm down for another ground starter as well. Big fan of the grass of the grass types. Well, those two, but of ground types. Sneasel's so fragile. I feel like swapping off of a Pokemon that's that fragile when... Oh, geez. We still don't have... I don't know if we can beat Magneton. We have 2 electric Pokemon and a Butterfree. Yeah, I think Magneton might have actually killed the run, legitimately. We need more fire types that have good secondary types to help them deal with rock. I saw a funny tweet today that was like, oh hey, it's Lazaga. Gotta have me a good Lazaga. Garf. I saw a tweet today that was like, what is the point of this Pokemon? And it was a picture of Hisuian Avalugg. They really kind of just let that thing put it out there to die with that type combo, huh? They were like, what if we made Avalugg again? But consider this. What if it was way worse? Consider the following. What if it was like worse? And of course, there are plenty of people that are like, step off my boy. It's cute. Its point is to be cute, which cute's not a word I would use to describe Hisui and Avalugg personally, but you do you. Hisui Avalugg feels like it exists for that one boss fight and no other reason. Big pin cushion. Look at that damage. Pinchurchin's not here to play. I mean, the metal sound probably helped, but, you know. Avalugg and Hisui Avalugg should have been 3 times larger than they actually appear in-game. Yeah, Cacturn. They should be humongous Pokemon. Because as it stands, they kind of just look like tables. They should be the size of icebergs. I mean, you have the one boss fight. But that is not the norm. That's not the norm. Oh, I've gotten those, Jaded, where they're like bootleg China Pokemon apps that are just stolen content. Those are really funny. They're just like amalgamations of every Pokemon game into one big bootleg game. Yeah, I wish they did a little bit more with Hisui Avalugg. I like regular Avalugg. I think it's a neat Pokemon, but such awful typing. It's sad. it's sad. Okay, Mime. Do we even chance the Stunfisk? Losing 2 hearts to a Rock Slide crit, double crit by Lairon might be one of the most unfortunate cases of RNG we've had in a while. That is diabolical. This is actually criminal. Okay, perfect. Kangaskhan, you know what? That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Kangaskhan is a pretty good rental. Making most ice Pokemon a tank is a mistake they continue to do. Yes, it is. It's like, unless you're a legendary Pokemon like Glass Tier, who has the amount of stats that it does, it's not gonna work. I don't know, it's like, why do you keep designing ice types like this? It's odd. I like Spectrier more than I like Glass Tier. I like Spectrier's like weird invisible legs. Big fan of that. Also, Glass Tier shiny is just worse. Spectrier shiny is actually legitimately pretty. If only I had a game that I could shiny hunt that in. Damn, we're gonna go into this with 1 heart. The battlefield got weird. Hose. Spectrier's hose. I guess that would be more like those would be Calyrex's hose. I wonder what happened to Riddlercoo's source. That's so funny. There's gonna be a PK Hex-like feature in Scarlet Violet. Uh-huh. Oh, really? Well, obviously his source that he had, I think, either got found out or doesn't work there anymore. Because he has had, like, nothing. Nothing of any real interest for a while. Alright. Probably gonna not get through this final round, but we'll try our best. Also, have you guys seen... Pioro has done this, like, weird rebrand where he has, like, a Paldean Tauros as his profile picture. Why are leakers all such strange weirdos? It's like, is this guy okay? Okay, it's Articuno. Articuno's a little bit easier than Kyurem. One insider from Ku just disappeared. Yeah, he clearly had some sort of inside source that has dried up. Without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna go for Metal Sound here. To help Pincurchin out. Paralyzed? Can we get the paralysis? Nice! Good job, Kangaskhan. We landed the Metal Sound. Excellent. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Speaking of ice types that have a lot of weaknesses. Sorry, Articuno. Who's the most silly looking legendary? Probably Calyrex. I think you're right with that one, Galaxy. Although you could make a case for, like, Origin Form Dialga and Palkia. I feel like. It's either Calyrex, Origin Form Dialga, or Palkia. If we're talking the silliest legendaries. Oh no. Okay. Hold. Hold. Nice. Hold. No! 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 We were so close! That's so unlucky. If it had attacked literally anybody else, we would have won. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, that sucks. We were so locked in. Articuno just needed to attack literally anybody else, and we would have won. Heck. Alright, GG go next. Calyrex is mythical coded, I agree. It gave us the cold shoulder. Ah, that's such a shame. The double crit rock slide Lairon, that's when it all started going downhill. I wouldn't say there's many legendaries that are, like, silly Pokemon. And Calyrex looks silly, but it's played very, like... I mean, it's given, like, actually funny dialogue, which is kind of neat. But it's like a regal, you know, he's like a king. It's like a king. So it's not like he's a Looney Tunes character or a big jokester. Alright, are we ready? So we've done Azelf and Articuno, the two A's. Ooh, Mantine is here. Okay. We've done the two A Pokemon. Nobody took Rotom. Rotom is really good. What's up, Oddish? Well, it's an electric type, so I suppose it doesn't matter now. Also, the Mantine bet was not a good one. Play a crier. Give me a second. Let me scope out the route real quick. So the only two electric types I have left in the pool are Topu. Xurkitree and Tapu Koko. So this is a 50-50. That's an easy one. That's an easy one right there. I know that one. Togi, Togepi, Eggy. Also, speaking of Eggy, chat, they announced a new Outbreak event and raid, and the theme seems to be Pokemon with long necks, because it's Flamigo for the Outbreak and a Alolan Eggy for the raid. Why? Does anybody actually need Flamigo? I got Flamigo shiny like 2 years ago. This is probably one of the first ones I got when SV came out. So I don't know. It's like, okay, I almost kind of wish you just gave us nothing. It's so funny. They have long necks, I guess. Okay. Just watch your football team get eliminated in the playoffs. I watched mine advance. But at least you made $50. Yeah, you know what? You're right. What about Raging Bolt? Or Farigiraf? Or Girafarig? Why Flamigo? It's a flamingo. That's just kind of how they look. But yeah, pretty whelmed by those two announcements. I really wanted them to do more Hisui Pokemon. Remember the Hisui Voltorb Outbreak event that we had? I really wanted them to bring like Hisui Growlithe in so I don't have to shiny hunt it in PLA. But they, oh, we have Cryogonal here. And Miltank. The goat. The cow. the Eagles. When was there an H Voltorb event? Sometime last year. I want to say it was early last year. And then there was regular Voltorb as well. It was both types of Voltorb. So... March? One of those early months. But yeah, that was a really great way for me to get both Hisui Voltorb and Electrode. And that gave me hope, because I was like, oh, maybe they'll do Growlithe next, because Growlithe is in the game. Growlithe and Arcanine are in Scarlet and Violet. And then it's been nothing. It's been nothing ever since. I think it was a boosted shiny odds thing, too, because I got a boatload of Voltorbs. Yeah, they haven't done an event like that since, and now it's like, oh boy, Flamigo. Anyway. Yeah, they wouldn't be stuck in a strange ball, you're right, Healer, yeah. Like, it was really satisfying to catch Hisui Voltorb in a Lux Ball. I don't really like any of the Pokeballs in PLA, to be honest. They're just not my favorite. I mean, I kind of like the way the Cherish Ball looks, but it's a Cherish Ball. I kind of don't think they will, but I wish PLZA would have just regular Pokeballs. And then it's like, they brought by, like, they did Heavy Ball, and just the choices were kind of strange. We'll add new balls. I mean, I've been wanting them to add new Pokeballs to the mainline game since, like, for years. And then they add a whole bunch of new Pokeballs in PLA, and I don't like them. The monkey's paw curled. I don't know. It's, again, it's hard to even speculate about Legends Arceus. Legends ZA. PLZA. I still don't love the title. It's such a mouthful. Because we don't know what time period it is. If it's in the past, then it's like, it'll probably be the same system, but if it's the future, then it wouldn't make any sense. If the Pokeballs we all have in modern day are not in the game. Pizza. Yeah, Cherish Balls are really cool. It's such a shame that they're, like, so inaccessible. Yeah, they should have called Garbodor's like signature move Stank Juice. We don't know what time period the game is in. I mean, you could speculate on based on the CG trailer we got, but nobody really knows for sure. Which, we're coming up on a year and we still don't even know the time period of the game. How funny is that? Yeah, Cacturn, I don't like the name. I think it's really clunky. Indeedee. Oh, Indeedee's so cute. Zaw. I always say PLZA. Well, the title is probably like, is supposed to be AZ. Get it? It's supposed to be, it's Zygarde, but it's also AZ. The weird immortal giant character. I mean, yeah, I kind of just wish they called it Legend Zygarde. PLZ. PLZA. Zebra. Oi! I see a zebra! I mean, sometimes simplistic names are too simplistic, but sometimes, I don't know, it just doesn't roll off the tongue. Like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, like that's, say what you will about the games, but those are good names. Ooh, a shiny Iron Hands, nice. Yeah, Howl buffs the whole team. And most of you guys are physicals, so I'm going for Howl to help the homies. Cars, yeah. Disney is very... I thought immediately about Disney when I said overly simplistic names, Cacturn. Frozen. Tangled. Cars. Wish, yeah. I didn't think about Wish, because... I mean, why would I? Yeah, Soul. What gen did I start playing? Gen 1. The Princess and the Frog. I mean, that's a fine... I mean, I'll excuse it for Tangled, because that's a really good movie. I like Tangled. That's fine. That's fine. I'll allow that. Tangled gets a pass. Frog, yeah. Imagine if they just called that movie Frog. Oh, hey, it's Tapu Koko. Would you like to be shiny tonight, Tapu Koko? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's beat it first. The Ribbit movie. Princess and the Frog needed about like 50% more of Dr. Facilitate in that movie. Yeah, up. You're right. Cacturn. Real. I agree. That's exactly why we needed more of the villain in that movie. He doesn't even meet Tiana until like the end of the movie. Alright, I'll go for another. Oh, I got taunted? Tapu Koko, you sly dog! Ooh, finding lots of Area 0 shinies, nice. Can I give you a hot Pixar take, chat? Speaking of the movie Up. That's not one of my favorite Pixar movies. I've had like no desire to ever go back and rewatch that movie from like the initial time I saw it. Well, Lycanroc was taken out back and shot by Tapu Koko, so my condolences. Yeah, I mean, you have that big emotional intro, and then the rest of the movie is just like old man and child roam around, and there's a really obvious old man villain character, and I don't know. It's the dog. The dog says funny dog things. Laugh at the funny dog. The villain from Up is right. My favorite shiny? I used to say Rayquaza, but now I'm more compelled to say shiny Reshiram. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. GG. Yeah, I liked Rayquaza until everybody got one. You're actually correct, Cacturn. You're not off base with that. That is 100% true. Now I feel like that's too much of a normie take, so I'm swapping off. Tapu Koko, you could be my new favorite shiny if you're shiny right here. For real. I'll tell everybody that asks. It'll be, what's your favorite shiny? I'll be like, Tapu Koko! Because Tapu Koko appeared shiny when I needed it the most. No. 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 Well, you failed. You failed, Tapu Koko. You failed. No more. I mean, Rayquaza pretty much became my favorite shiny after I got it in 2 Dynamax adventures. So... I don't know. You can always change your mind. It's not like you have to be set in stone over Pokemon opinions. I've always liked shiny Reshiram. Too bad it's locked in Gen 5. Where it looks so good. I also really like shiny Zoroark. If I didn't say Reshiram, it would probably be Zoroark. Both Unova Zoroark and Hisui Zoroark I think are really cool. Gen 5 has some shiny bangers, chat. It's... You know, there's, like, Stoutland. Hey, funny you're here, Stoutland. I wasn't talking about you. I'll take you, though. Why not? But, yeah, Gen 5's got some good ones. It's got some certifiable bangers. You were able to pre-order 2 ETBs of Prismatic Evolutions. Nice! Congrats. Oh, we're back with Tapu Koko or Xurkitree. Okay, we have Nidoqueen in front of us. Alright. What's the worst shiny? Elekid. 100%. I will probably always stay consistent on that one. The worst shiny is Elekid. It is terrible. Came across my YouTube last night. Oh, nice. Welcome. Yeah, the worst shiny of all time, chat, it's Elekid. It is truly, truly abysmal. Truly, it angers me. Because Magby's shiny is charming. I don't know what happened with Elekid. Elekid and Igglybuff and Smoochum and kind of Pichu. They were just kind of... I don't know what happened with some of the Gen 2 babies. But yeah, Elekid... Yeah, Togepi, you're right. Yeah, Togepi. Togepi is also terrible. Which is such a shame, because Togepi is such a great Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon babies have terrible shiny. I mean, there are some good ones, like Cleffa, Bonsly, Mime Jr. is great, Magby. I think Toxels is good. But there's a lot of stinkers. Why Not is another good one. I always have to think about Why Not. It's not the first baby Pokemon I ever think about. Do I remember what my first shiny was? I wish I did. The first shiny I remember actually... I know I got some in Gen 2 when I was a kid. But the first one I remember was getting Donphan in Mount Silver and Heart Gold. Randomly. Shout out to Donphan. My goat. But I know for a fact I got a shiny or two in like Crystal or Gold Silver. I just can't remember, and I don't have I sadly don't have those carts anymore. Yeah, Tyrogue has a good shiny too. Yeah, Tyrogue. Nah, Gengar and Garchomp aren't the worst shinies. Again, to stick up for shiny Gengar, Gengar used to have an actual noticeable shiny back in the pixel era of the games. It's when it went to 3D that you really can't tell anymore. I actually own I own both shiny Gengar merch and shiny Garchomp merch. How funny is that? I have a shiny Garchomp figure. And I have shiny Mega Gengar figures. And also just a regular shiny Gengar figure. Exploring Pikachu's past as a Pichu? Yes. I did know that. It had like a Kangaskhan mom or something like that. I mean, Elekid is a Pokemon where if you were to look at it in Scarlet and Violet, you would never know if it was shiny. It is undetectable. Tynamo is also a terrible shiny. Maybe that's my Scarlet Violet bias, because it's just the world's tiniest Pokemon. And I hate that. I'm not a big fan of shiny Paldean Tauros either. That's one I'm not a fan of. I wish Pokemon like Flareon had a better shiny. I think Flareon's shiny is kind of tragic. I like Jolteon and Vaporeons. But poor Flareon, man. Poor Flareon. It's Whimsicott. I understand why people are disappointed in the Charcadet line shinies, but I kinda like how subtle they are. I don't know, not every shiny needs to be like black and white, you know? Yeah, Flareon would have been cool if it was blue, Jaded, you're right. Yeah, thank you for linking that, Justin. I'll link this in YouTube chat. Gengar used to have a good shiny. Everything changed when they washed everything out in 3D. So, look at me defending Gengar. Gengar used to have a good shiny. I mean, a lot of shinies suffered from 2D to 3D. Things like Duskull and Dusclops got far less red. Again, some Pokemon just got really washed out in color, and their shinies suffered greatly for it. Yeah, Drapion. Drapion, they did so dirty. Drapion used to be as bright red as Skorupi's shiny, and they absolutely soiled it. I should make a list of shinies that have suffered the most from 2 to 3D and make like a video about it at some point. Because it's happened to a lot of them. And again, people always say like Gengar's the worst shiny, and I just don't agree with that. Yeah, look at that Drapion shiny. What have they done to you, Drapion, my beautiful Scorpion? What have they done to you? Whimsicott's great, but not in this instance. Oh yeah, the shinies in Coliseum and Gale of Darkness go crazy, but I think that's charming. I think that's really charming. Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for the raid. Where are we going? Do we go Absol, Shiinotic? I'll trust the process. I am doing Dynamax Adventures. We have an electric type at the end here. I hope you had a good stream. Thanks for the raid. I don't know, I feel like there's far harder shiny hunts in Scarlet and Violet than Charcadet. Panda Mouse. Who else was I just thinking about? I mean, my least favorite Gen 9 shiny is, Golden Go. Golden Go's shiny upsets me on a personal level. Oh, thanks for the shiny luck. Yeah, it has a shiny. Also, Scovillain personally upsets me a lot. I cannot believe they didn't do like yellow and orange peppers for the shiny. They just kind of gave it jorts. That personally upsets me on many levels. Like, Scovillain, they did you dirty, my brother. My spicy brother, they did you dirty. Yeah, Tinkaton shiny is not my favorite either, healer. Yeah. You got 20 shinies in Scarlet? Nice. Congrats. Your least favorite Gen 9 shiny might be Low Kicks. You don't like the mustard yellow color of it? Oh, I like Bellibolt shiny. I think Bellibolt shiny goes perfectly with what a strange, weird Pokemon Bellibolt is. I think Tadbulb has a worse shiny. I did not personally enjoy shiny hunting Tadbulb. Like, you see shiny Bellibolt and it's like, there it is. You cannot miss shiny Bellibolt. You see shiny Bellibolt and it's like, on site. I mean, Gen 9 has some absolute banger shinies. I think people get really hung up on, like, Ceruledge and... I mean, people get really hung up on Ceruledge and Armorers, and I don't even think they're that bad. I'll swap here, I suppose. You don't like the mustard shinies? The spicy mustard shinies? I feel like Tarantula has a great shiny. It's Tapu Koko again. WTF. I like Palmy's line shinies. Dashbun and Fido have good shiny. Yeah, Toadskool is an S tier shiny. Toadskool and Cruel are both S tier shinies. Yeah, healer, I agree. I do like Iron Bundle shiny, though. I just like Iron Bundle. Shout out to Iron Bundle. I think Squawkabilly has a cute shiny. Knackley's line has good shinies. Cloth, Bellibolt. Yeah, Grafai's is okay. Yeah, Smoliv has good shinies. Yeah, all of the Ruinous Quartet have good shinies. Chi-Yu, Chen-Pao, Ting-Lu. My boy Wo-Chen. You know, if we ever get to shiny hunt him. Yeah, Glamora. Paldean Wooper and Clodsire have good shinies. Farigiraf has a great shiny. I actually really like Farigiraf's shiny. What's up, Rescue Squad? I think Farigiraf shinies. I just like Farigiraf. I mean, I like the shinies of Wiglet and Wugtrio, even though I don't like those Pokemon. Sandy Shocks, Roaring Moon, Screamtail, Slitherwing. Gambit's got a good shiny. I kind of like Grievard and Houndstone's yellow. Veluza has a good shiny. Citadel and Cititan both do. I like Cyclozar's shiny. Palafin's shiny is good. Espathra's is great. Cloth. Oh, jeez. Ads are about to play at the worst time possible, thanks Jeff Bezos. Come on, Tapu Koko, get out of here. What's up, Midnight? I can't believe I got Smoliv. I'm like still in disbelief that I finally got that shiny line done. Yeah, ad warning on Twitch chat. Ads imminent. I am sorry. The best Alolan shiny? I like Beware's. I immediately thought about Beware. Cutie Fly is good. GG. Yeah, Alolan Raichu, Litten's line, Rowlet's line, Primarina. I can't say Poplio, but I could say Brioni and Primarina. Primarina might have one of my favorite shinies of all time, if I'm being honest. Primarina's like blonde. Slay. Yeah, shout out to Charjabug, my goat. Are any of you gonna be my shiny goats? No? Okay. Tapu Koko. Get out of here. Yeah, the Alolan starters all have pretty decent shinies, except for maybe like Poplio. Ugh. Sometimes I fumble the code. Yeah, I love Delmise, dude. Delmise is such an underrated Pokemon. It is so sick. Substitute Calm Mind Stall. Diabolical. Alright, I'm gonna get up for a second, chat, real quick while the ads finish playing. I'll be right back. You know, speaking of good Gen 7 shinies, I like pretty much every shiny Ultra Beast. I think all the UBs have good shinies. Oh yeah, Mimikyu. I really like the, we talked about this when I got Sandaconda the other day, but the monochromatic shinies are clean. Okay, interesting selection of Pokemon. I guess I'll take Sigilyph. Yeah, I mean, once I'm done with Dynamax Adventures, I'll have every Ultra Beast shiny except for Poipole and Naga, which is really annoying. They always gotta like gatekeep one away from ya. You guys couldn't have just put Naga and Dynamax Adventures and then had another way for Poipole. I'm never shiny hunting in a 3DS game, chat. Never. Alright, this is Celesteela, or Lugia, or Articuno. I think are my last flying types I need. I don't have a 3DS capture card. It's Chansey. I don't know, it's like Silvally. There's a few Gen 7 shinies that are just... I really hope they show up in a future game. I'm gonna say that. It's like Type Null, Silvally, Poipole, Naga. I'm gonna hope that they show up in a future game at some point. Is the Type Null you get in Sword Shield, is that locked? Ugh, there's so many shiny locks, I can't keep them all straight. It is? Okay. Why? That's... okay. Why'd they have to lock it? I mean, not that that would be fun anyway. That would be quite a boring hunt, but... it'd be nice if they at least gave you the option. When do you think, chat, we're ever gonna get a chance to shiny hunt Cosmog? Or Cosmoem? When are we ever gonna get an opportunity to have a chance at shiny Cosmog? Shiny Cosmog reminds me a lot of Kubfu. Like, when are we ever gonna get a chance at those two? I mean, even though Urshifu would be a good answer for my least favorite shiny if it wasn't a Let Kid. Shiny Urshifu upsets me on a personal level. Chansey's such a cute Pokemon. Gen 10. They were so diabolical with all their locks in Gen 9. I have no hope right now. Yeah, its cheeks change color. The only shiny difference on Cosmog is that its cheeks change color. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Its Pikachu cheeks go from blue to red. It's a very subtle shiny. What does Cosmoem shiny look like? Oh, Cosmoem actually kind of has a cool one. The inner core turns red. They kept the red consistent throughout the shinies. I feel like we have a lot of red shiny legendaries. I wish they would pick a different color. Oh, going in here with Sigilyph is unwise. Yeah, Mahina Pia. I like Lunala's shiny a lot more than I like Solgaleo's. Also, I just like Lunala because I got Lunala in 4 Dynamax adventures, and Solgaleo continues to be MIA, so shout out to Lunala. I don't think I need any shiny bat Pokemon. I got Noibat, I got Noivern, I have Lunala, I have the Zubat line. I have Woobat and Swoobat. Are there any other bats? I think I got all the bats. The batty boys. Yeah, Terraplagos. I want to shiny hunt Ogerpon. How is shiny hunting Ogerpon even gonna work if you can't see Ogerpon's face? Yeah, the list of locked legendaries right now is quite extensive. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, legitimately, how do you shiny hunt Ogerpon if it starts off the battle? Why'd I say it with like an accent? Ogerpon! Turned into Shrek for a second. How do you shiny hunt it when you can't see its face? Yeah, I guess the sparkles would give it away, you're right. Yeah, I can't wait to get shiny Koraidon. Donkey! It's hard to get excited about shiny Koraidon and Miraidon until like future games. I'm really not that interested in distributions from like GameStop. I think those are so lame. There's no work involved in that. It's just, and it's not usually even your original trainer name. Just let me shiny hunt him in the damn game. Why is that so difficult for Game Freak lately? We haven't had a GameStop event in like years at this point, so who knows when if that's even gonna happen at this point. Yeah, like GameStop is not in a good place right now. We can't shiny hunt Diancie. I'm still upset that we can't shiny hunt Manaphy in PLA. Manaphy was available in two back-to-back Gen 4 games, and it was locked in both. Like, rage. Over 60 GameStop stores are closing this year. Yeah, they're not in like a great shape. I can't wait to shiny hunt Chien Pao. Again, everybody always brings up Chi-Yu, which it's a great shiny, but I gotta shout out my goat Chien Pao. We don't get a lot of brown shinies. Yeah, the method to get Manaphy back in the day is just totally obnoxious. It's the type of shiny hunt, like, content creators are gonna do for content. Like, it's not something your average hunter is gonna be interested in doing. I, too, cannot wait to shiny hunt Ogie Dogie. I mean, them locking all the legendaries in Scarlet and Violet, again, there were so many people the day that Blueberry came out and we started realizing that there was locks. People came in and said, I'm not gonna buy the DLC because of this. And that's totally valid. I respect that. I respect when people stand up for their principles. If you're bummed out that all those legendaries are locked and you didn't buy it? Good. Because it's dumb. What is even the point? Yeah, I mean, it's quite bad in Gen 9. It's quite bad. And what about things like Walking Wake? It's hard to even think about how Walking Wake and, like, Iron Leaves are even going to be available in future Pokemon games. I mean, it's hard enough to get Walking Wake and Iron Leaves if you miss the events, because they were limited to events. Which is so stupid. Walking Wake and Iron Leaves should have been in Area 0 in Blueberry. When you go down with Kieran. Oh hey, it's already- wow, it's Dupe Night. Okay. Why were those Pokemon not in the depths of Area 0? You expect me to like, buy this Garganackle? Like, who cares? And I really like Walking Wake, and it's got a cool shiny, but who the hell knows when we're ever gonna be able to actually shiny hunt it. Don't say the pogo thing. I don't want to hear it. That's depressing. I loved all the tweets from Joe that were hypercritical of Pokemon Go, and then immediately he posted like, check out my shiny Furfrou I got in Pokemon Go. What a clown. Yeah, that would be cool. If by the Crystal Tree you had a Walking Wake Iron Leaf spawn once per day, that would be really sick. It's honestly crazy to me that they did not do that. They just put random other Pokemon down there. Do they plan any of this? Like, who loves limited time Pokemon events? All Pogo players are like that. They'll be like, Niantic's the worst company ever. They burned my crops and killed my family. Also, check out this shiny Furfrou I got. Hey guys, look at my shiny Zodmazenta I got in the raid. I spent 500 raid passes. Infinite Walking Wakes. That's how it should be. Like, I hope even free-to-play Pokemon Go players know that you're making them a profit. Whether you don't spend a dime or not. Yeah, the Meloetta thing is also equally head-scratching. Like, the way you get Meloetta in the DLC is so convoluted and obviously a giant reference for Gen 5. It would have been so cool if it wasn't shiny locked. They soiled it! Alright, we got a revenge on Articuno. GG. GG's. Yeah, the Meloetta situation is very weird. They just will not let us ever hunt Gen 5 mythicals. Shiny Victini? Never met him. Shiny Keldeo? I am not familiar with them. Alright, am I familiar with Shiny Articuno? No. Let me just double check. Yeah, no Jinx either. You've been genning some Pokemon you missed for Sword Shield? Nice. Yeah, it's so easy, isn't it? It saves yourself so much time. You can only get Shiny Meloetta from Pokemon Home. And that's if you complete your Pokedex in Scarlet Violet. And they have to be Paldea native. So they put a little asterisk on there that they all had to be Paldea native. So it's a real big pain in the butt. And then it's not your OT, is it? The Meloetta, the Shiny Meloetta is in your OT. Okay, Crustle. Yeah, the OT is home, so... They are extremely gatekeepy about the shiny mythicals, and they have been since Gen 5. Alright, a psychic type, easy. Go grab Frostlass, I suppose. Or not. Yeah, I mean, It's the Meloetta thing is honestly just a ploy to get you to pay for Pokemon Home, is what it is. You can only get Shiny Zacian and Zamazenta in Pokemon Go. They're locked in this game. Also, what if you want, like, 2 Meloetta? What if you want the other form? Oh, and there was a GameStop distribution for them, but I don't count that as a hunt. Yeah, you can just gen those GameStop ones if you wanted to. Eternatus as well. People always bring up Zacian and Zamazenta, but Eternatus was also distributed. A second Pokemon Home account? I would have to, like, stop after that and go and look in the mirror at myself. Early Pokemon Mythicals are available to be shiny, but they're usually like a Japanese copy of Pokemon Emerald with a faraway map from you. You know, you have to have a specific ticket. With the case of Mew, it's gotta be like a Japanese copy. Manaphy is just an absolute nightmare. And then we rolled a Gen 5, and that's when they started going hard on the shiny locks.
Here is a present for you.
Jet, thanks for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Wait, is that a tier 3 gift? The big tier 3? I almost said gold. It's not a gold booper. The legendary shiny booper of myth, of legend? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shiny booper is rare around these parts. You wish it was possible. Yeah, Jirachi is another strange one. So old mythicals are either extremely tedious or very obscure ways to get them shiny that are often going to cost you a lot of money. Like, go buy a Japanese copy of Emerald with the old C map. Or they have just been shiny locked for 1,000 years. Like, Hoopa, Volcanion, Victini. I would love to shiny hunt Deoxys. I love Deoxys. Yeah, Celebi is available in Crystal Virtual Console. Which, I sure wish they would put Crystal Virtual Console on the Nintendo Switch and... And then you can get Darkrai and Arceus and Shaman in BDSP, but you had to have been around for the mystery gift distribution for Shaman and Darkrai, which a lot of people were not. I always felt so bad. When I was shiny hunting Darkrai and Shaman last year, so many people would come in and I'd get comments on the VODs asking me how I was able to shiny hunt this, and it's just... It's like, I downloaded the events back in the day. They're not available anymore. I'm sorry. And then Arceus, you have to have a $60 game to shiny hunt it, so... It's even like modern day, if they give you a chance to shiny hunt modern day mythicals, or mythicals in modern games, there's like a caveat. It's there's several asterisks at the end of it. So you'd have to like have a homebrewed switch to reactivate, to go in and like activate the flags. Or you used to be able to glitch your way over to Shaman, but I think they patched that. They barely advertised it. I remember when they distributed Shaman and Darkrai, and I remember telling chat like every day, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Because they did a terrible job at marketing for it. That went under so many people's radars. People who even had BDSP back then. You know, and wouldn't it make more sense if they were just always available to be shiny huntable because it would push more copies? It doesn't even make sense from a business standpoint. Like, if you're a shiny hunter, what incentive is there for you to buy Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl right now? The shiny charm is a joke. Hatching eggs is not very fun. I just don't get it. Again, you know, looking at the charts, it just doesn't make any sense. Shinies push copies for them. I don't know if they understand that. It seems like they did with Dynamax Adventures. We're all playing this right now. But then they turned around in Scarlet and Violet and were like, no, everything's locked, so... I don't know, man.
Here is a present for you.
Hey, chat with more gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. The 2-pack, the double. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Here is a present for you.
Pecharunt will be locked away in SV as well, probably. You are probably correct. What's up, Jay? I don't know, it's just... They make so many decisions that make me scratch my head. You know? Like, why Why not have the mystery gift forever? Like, why? That has to be the Pokemon Company? Why? People villainize the Pokemon Company, and I have yet to see a shred of evidence that indicates that's the truth. It can't be the little uwu Japanese company. They're just little guys. It's gotta be the evil American corporation. What are you talking about? I don't understand that conspiracy theory in Pokemon communities. I don't get it. I have Shining Pearl, yes. I mean, for the most part, up until like Shiny Zacian and Zamazenta, most Pogo Shinies are available in-game. Like, yeah, Game Freak literally made TPCI. They're not getting bullied by a branch of a company they created. I don't understand the logic in this type of conversation. Feels like Dynamax NPCs. That's so real. I mean, it's absolutely true that Pogo monetizes shinies, and they're very good at that. That is 100% true. And maybe if on Pokemon Day they're like, you can get shiny Victini in Pokemon Go. Oh, that makes me sick to my stomach. I will legitimately be so mad. But we'll cross that bridge if we ever get there. I don't know. It's just interesting to me that people have made like TPCI the boogeyman. And I don't know why. Is it like Thing Japan? Like, I don't... Ooh, Game Freak's just a little company. They're just little guys. Yeah, if that happens, I'm gonna turn into the Joker. I'm gonna turn into the Joker. Yeah, imagine if they start monetizing the shiny charm. How do you know that, Justin? How do you know TPCI makes final decisions on the brand? How do you know that? How do you know anything about how that corporation works? Like, especially when... I really gotta remember this guy's name. The guy that currently does Pokemon Presents is like the most businessman I have ever seen. Some of his quotes are borderline dystopian about how he wants to keep Pokemon around for like until like it's past since we're all dead. Like this is the most businessman. This is not a guy lying down to go along with the whims of the American branch. I'm sorry, but it's not. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be generations of Pokemon long after we're all dead, chat. if you want to make a... There's gonna be like 10,000 Pokemon at some point, and we're all gonna be dust in the wind. Also, it's Uxie. And his name, Larry. Also, I don't understand why they get that guy for Pokemon Presents, because he is not really that charismatic. He seems like... He kind of comes across as like a stern teacher. Not somebody charismatic you want leading a Pokemon Presents. I'll be curious to see if they bring him back this year. I thought they were gonna start translating Pokemon games into Spanish. Yeah, right? He kind of has like stern teacher vibes. Like somebody you would not want to cross because it's gonna be bad for you. Some people just have teacher vibes. I don't know how to explain it. Or they have it's like Ishihara. We haven't seen Masuda in a long time. It was just Masuda's birthday. He actually responded to a Bulbapedia tweet. It's like, wow, I can't think of the last time I've seen Masuda on Twitter. Kevin Butler, they should. I'm excited to see what ad campaign they go for the Switch 2. Are we gonna get more millennials playing the Switch on the rooftop while playing basketball? I'm so excited. Nothing will overtop Nintendo's "We would like to play." That was their best one. The Wii had the greatest ad campaign. I still think about those ads. The guy at the Presents is the COO of Pokemon. Yeah, he's a high up. He's a higher up dude. He's at a lot of the so you know how Japan does like a lot of Pokemon buses and train skins. They've had plane skins and like Pokemon manhole covers. He's present at a lot of those like unveiling of like a Pokemon bus. I think it would take more than a Luigi to fix all that. The cringy Wii music presentation. Oh, that's an all-timer. I miss E3, chat. We're never gonna get My Body Is Ready or the Wii music presentation ever again. Everything is more corporate. No, do not Shell Smash. Go for X-Scissor. Crustle, what are you doing? That's funny you bring up the Wii music presentation. I haven't seen that in so long. Or thought about that in so long. No more E3 cringe compilations. GG's. Another Lake Guardian down. Lake Guardian down. I repeat, Lake Guardian down. You feel like the guy from the Pokemon Presents wouldn't laugh even if you told a funny joke? Yeah, Galaxy. He just seems like a very stern, serious guy. Almost too professional, if that makes any sense. Like, when you're putting out a presentation, you want somebody with some charisma, not a very stern, serious individual. Alright, let's see. Nope. 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 Uxie. Uxie, why? Sorry to cut off your cry, Auroras. Remember when they had James Turner on for the Sword Shield reveal, and he was talking really, really slow? That was great. Pokemon Presents are honestly so rare. We barely ever get them. When I'm thinking back to, like, you know, Pokemon Presents of ye olden days, it's like, geez, we get like 1 or 2 a year if we're lucky. And that's it. You gotta go up to the lady and, search. I can't remember the exact text. Again, why they didn't make this more clear, I'll never know. A dragon. Uh-oh. Well, this could be Lati. This could be Guzzlord. Or Kyurem. Or Palkia. Or Zygarde. Those are the only dragons I have left. Yeah, could you believe it? We're gonna get a Pokemon Presents next month. I can't believe it. Yeah, you're right. Chris Brown has been presenting stuff occasionally on TPC and Pokemon Presents. Not the musician, the TPCI guy. Not that Chris Brown. Jeez, I got nothing for Sharpedo. Imagine if you share a name with a celebrity. That's insane. There's a Baltimore sports guy who, you know, does news for the Ravens, and his name is Jerry Sandusky. Damn, that one might be the worst. That might be one of the worst cases of that. Damn. I don't think Jerry is even spelled the same way, but still, that's oof, woof, oof, oof level 10 on that one. I can think of, there's a few famous Sophias. That lady from, gosh, I can't think right now. Do I keep Indeedee here? Pogo 2. I really want to know if there's going to be anything else in the, okay, Chinchino does have triple axle. Modern Family, thank you. Yeah, Modern Family. Are they going to announce anything in the Presents that's not PLZA and, like, mobile stuff? Chinchino! Chinchino's a cute Pokemon. Yeah, there's not... I want to, like, confidently say there's not going to be any Gen 10 stuff. That would be diabolical. Unless it was, like, you know, 2026. I don't want to see anything for that unless they immediately show, like, 2026. Yeah, I see... People crack me up. A lot of people are already speculating, like, they're gonna have black and white remakes. They're totally gonna do the virtual console this time. I love your guys' optimism and copium. Very good stuff. And then we're gonna go Pokemon Coliseum remake. And then they're gonna announce a Gale of Darkness remake. And they're gonna bring back Hey You Pikachu. Dreamin' huge. Yeah, you know, who wants a black and white remake at this point? I don't understand why anybody wants straight bog standard remakes anymore. Yeah, you know, they kind of put PLA out and kind of dropped it like a hot potato. I would not mind if they did DLC for PLZA. In fact, I hope they do. I really hope they do. I wanted more for PLA and they just never did it, aside from a few free updates. Yeah, I mean, even I follow a lot of, you know, Japanese Pokemon fans, and even there, it's not BDSP petered out. You can find BDSP on sale in Japanese shops for like very cheap. That is not, you know, for whatever deranged reason you'd want to pick those games up today. They're not very expensive. They're not very expensive. This is it's a really interesting time for both Nintendo and Game Freak, because we have all the Switch 2 stuff as well, and it's like, are they going to release PLZA on the Switch 2? Are they going to be dual releases? Like, what's going to happen? All right, that works. No, it really is not worth it at all. I would not recommend anyone to buy those games. If you want to experience Sinnoh, go play Platinum or play Legends Arceus. Jeez. What do we even do here? Pokemon SV2. with even more crashes. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you have to remember that Game Freak's staff is so small compared to, like, the 1,000+ people that worked on a game like Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, any Rockstar title. Like, the size of the team at Game Freak pales in comparison to most AAA team sizes. And occasionally they get help from studios, but it's usually never, like... I don't know, they made, like, Ilka. I think Monolith Soft was on, helped with Scarlet and Violet. I don't remember what they did, though. What Game Freak does is they get a lot of independent contractors. So they don't have, like, 500 employees. So what they'll do is they'll hire a lot of independent contractors. Yeah, whatever Monolith helped with was not very significant. Oh yeah, don't get me started on New Horizons. They immediately dropped that game to go work on another Splatoon. It's like, okay, Nintendo. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make any sense for how much money Game Freak brings in. Like, they bring in billions of dollars every year. So if anyone has the money and the resources for top-of-the-line technology, top-of-the-line employees and staff and everything like that, it would be Game Freak. But that's not the way they do it. Okay, I just googled this. I don't know how accurate this, especially since it's Google's AI overview. So, grain of salt. But it said during the development of Sword and Shield, they had 140 employees. Like, that is crazy. And then for Legends Arceus, they had about 165. And it's saying they have 207 employees right now, which I don't know how accurate that is, but that really is something. And it's not just the number of employees, but there's a video on YouTube going over a Japanese job site, you know, like where people leave reviews for their employers. And one of the things that he found a lot was that employees were complaining about old, outdated, archaic technology. Saying things like, it's not the type of place you want to go to be challenged. If you want to have some challenge in your job, this is not the place you should go. So it's a whole bunch of problematic pieces to the puzzle. Oh, it's Latias. Okay. Alright. I love Indeedie's little curtsy. You like Latios is shiny over Latios? Yeah, that's fair. No, not the morale boosting pizza parties. I think Game Freak had generally like I think they give a lot of time off and stuff like that. I think they're fairly progressive in that aspect. I think they have like good maternity leave and stuff like that. So I guess the bare minimum. What you would hope to expect from a lot of corporations, but very rarely where you find something like that. They got a snazzy I almost said outfit. Office. They got a new office a few years ago and it looks pretty snazzy. Very modern. Look at Latios going for Max Geyser Surf right now. For the bare minimum. Cartoon Network's website link redirects to Max's streaming website. It's so sad what they've done to Cartoon Network. Just one triple axle? I think that name is deceptive. What is triple about that one axle? Yeah, Warner Brothers is terrible. You want to talk about a terrible company? That Zlasky or whatever his name is? That guy is turbo trash. That guy's like super villain, comical levels of evil and anti-art. I know, it sucks having to pay for online now. There was like another rumor of probably another. They said the next Mario Kart game is gonna be called like Mario Kart Rainbow Road. It's like, okay, I don't believe that for a second. GG. But they said Nintendo would be increasing the price of NSO, and it's like, for what? What do they barely even give us to begin with to justify raising the price? Cannot believe this. Alright, please be sick, Latios. Please be sick. Please be ill. A little jaundice, if you will. Nope. 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 This Latios is perfectly healthy. Also, ad warning coming up on Twitch, but we'll just be in the lobby, so you guys won't miss anything. Yeah, just a little jaundice. That Latios was feeling a-okay, though. Who am I ever gonna get first? Is Latios gonna show shiny or Latios? Alright, GG go next. Alright, ads are gonna play, so we're gonna sit here while they play. Yeah, I wish Nintendo did have achievements. Yeah, if you have Turbo, you shouldn't see ads. Achievements would kind of be spicy. I love achievements. I don't know, if Nintendo raises the price of NSO, I'll legitimately be upset. Because I just pay for the first one. I don't pay for the N64 access, because I don't really think it's worth it. It's like, what they give you, they drip feed Sports Ball 87. Once every, like, 4 months. And Nintendo's like, I'll be $40, please. Oh, you remember the classic NES title Scrunt, right? You remember that classic. Well, guess what? Now you can play it. Home should be bundled in with NSO. The fact that it's not is turbo greed. Home is so overpriced. They are charging their biggest fans to store their Pokemon. It's diabolical. And then, fun fact. If you were to put a organized box into your free box that they give you in Home, the game will automatically reorganize them by level, or not by level, by Pokedex. So if you're like me, and you organize your shinies by date, it shuffles the whole box, and there is no way to turn it off. So, all of my hate. I don't know if Booper could pull that one off. Alright, we got our first steel type of the night. Alright. Stacka. Solgaleo. I'm gonna hope it's Stakataka. I'd like to see Stakataka. But Pokemon Home doesn't do that in the paid version. Only in the free version do they automatically reorganize your box on you, and there's no way to turn that off. It is extremely miserable. I mean, Nintendo could lose money for like 30 years in a row and still have like $1 billion in the bank. They have made so much money. I mean, they've probably made all that back with how successful the Switch has been. You know, Mario Odyssey was revealed 8 years ago? 8 years ago. So, Bunge, you're not wasting your money on it. Valid. Yes, Midnight. 8 years ago. They revealed it. They didn't even show off, like, Cappy. In that initial trailer, That's how confident Nintendo was in that title. They didn't even like show off the gimmicks of the game. And we've had no 3D Mario since. 8 years. Why no face cam? Because I like Booper. Oh geez, Midnight. You were a little baby. Yeah, Pokemon games do barely ever go on sale, and it sucks. Like, what, you think you're Apple? you think you're Apple over here? I'm so excited for the next 3D Mario game. I'm more excited for, like, to see a look at that game than I am for the reveal of the Switch 2 console at this point. Because thanks to the leaks, I already know what it looks like. I already know. If you're a minor in chat, keep that information to yourself, please. Yeah, Genki. Apparently the Nintendo ninjas visited them. It's interesting. I've almost noticed, like, a swap in the narrative with the Switch 2 leak stuff. I saw a tweet today that was like, "All you ungrateful, entitled gamers wanting the Nintendo to reveal the Switch 2, they'll do it when they're ready." But trust the process. Nintendo was a plan. Nintendo was a plan. Of course they have a plan. What do you mean? Yeah, the bootlicking never ends. Oh my goodness. They'll do it when they're ready, you guys. Don't be mean to this billion-dollar corporation, okay, guys? Be nice. Be nice to the billion-dollar corporation, okay? Otherwise, you're entitled. Like, okay, dude. I think the Switch 2 should have been revealed like 2 years ago, but... I guess I'm an evil, entitled gamer. God forbid people be excited for the next Nintendo console. Yeah, it's like, people have been like that about PLZA too, like snooty. Oh, Pokemon fans say let them cook, but then when they cook, they get angry. Again, as if like revealing a trailer cuts into game development time or something. It's fine for people to be excited. Like, that's okay. People are just excited. And honestly, Nintendo has been dragging this out a little bit too long at this point. I don't know. I'm allowed to think that. You want to know when you're re-spending money? Yeah, I'm very curious to know how much they're going to charge for the console. Yeah, I wouldn't want to sound entitled. You know what? What if I was? I demand the Switch 2 now. What are you going to do about it? Guy on Twitter. I want the Switch 2 and I want it now. I don't know, January is just a slow month usually. People are just excited. Yeah, they literally have been dragging it on since 2022. Legitimately. It's so unprecedented for a console to have such a long lifespan. Like, you look at Microsoft and Sony, and it's just... They don't do that. For better or for worse, I suppose. But it's just a little... Oh no, do Palpitoad, thank you. I realized it a second late. You think it's gonna be... Are you joking, Justin? $600, I would be a little distraught at that. Okay. I do think the games are all gonna be $70. Somehow, Palpitoad returned. I don't know, there's just kind of been like nothing going on. That's how January typically is, so people just are itching for news. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Oh, the PS3 reveal, of course. If you don't like it, get a second job. We should be legally able to beat somebody to death for saying that. If you don't like it, get a second job. That is insane. The Switch U. A Golden Sun sequel? Oh, I see we're dreaming huge in chat now. Yokai Watch? Why did Yokai Watch peter out like it did? I never understood that. Ice Climbers 2, the most anticipated title of all time. I mean, I know I'm doing Copium when I'm like, Star Fox. I want a new Star Fox game, which is crazy that that feels like Copium. Also, again, why has Donkey Kong just been so absent? Donkey Kong Country Returns is like 15 years old at this point. Yeah, with games like that, you have to wait for like fan translations, like Mother 3. Donkey Kong Odyssey. That sounds kind of fun, actually. Yeah, how many times has Country Returns and Tropical Freeze been re-released? Day in and day out, and day in and day out. Unga Chunga. Bandai just gives all Digimon products a budget of $5. It is Stacka. What's up, Stacka? I missed you, my friend. Bunga Chunga. It's crazy too because the Donkey Kong expansion in Universal Japan just opened. And they're making a Donkey Kong expansion built in to Epic Universe. That's such a dumb name. the big new theme park coming out this year in Orlando. So Nintendo, you know, is doing stuff with Donkey Kong. It's just not game related. Like, it feels like they re-released returns just to so you could be like, yeah, go to the theme park, and if you liked it, play Donkey Kong Country Returns for the 5th time. The graphic novel really, the current like graphic novel they're doing seems to be just for the card game, which if you really want to have a successful card game, maybe make an online sim of it. You geniuses. It'll never not kind of make me laugh that, I mean, Pokemon sort of had one, but it was never that good. And then Konami was, you know, came out with Master Duel. You can't have a card game, a modern age card game, and not have an online game to go with it. Alright, one more hit. You love Yokai Watch more than Pokemon? Yeah, Yokai Watch was huge. It was way past my age demographic, so I never played it, but I was aware of its presence, and it actively influenced Gen 7. GG, Palpitoad got the final hit. Let's go. Come on, give me my gold box. Give me the gold box. When did Yokai Watch come out? I don't remember. But Yokai Watch was so successful that it actively made Game Freak copy some of the things that it did in Gen 7, and I'm not joking. All the dances and stuff, all the heavy presence of ghost Pokemon in Gen 7. The lighter tone for the anime. Stacka, you silly sausage. Yeah, 2015, I was already graduated high school. I was not playing Yokai Watch. Oh yeah, that Scary Mansion game, doesn't that have like AI in it? The trailer actively had like an embarrassing amount of AI. You guys are fast as frick. Which, that is a massive turn off. That is real unfortunate when games do that. I was gonna get a game during the Steam Winter Sale. It was like where you do a tavern. It's like you run a tavern. It's like a hashtag cozy game. And I read the reviews, and somebody said they used AI art for pictures on the wall, and it's like, oh, no, it's Zygarde, double O. I'm not gonna buy this now. All right. Oh, is Frostmoth our only ice? No, we gotta get Frostmoth and then Glalie. But that's just so, like, lazy. Literally just go use, like, stockart.com. That's so annoying. But that Yokai Watch, like, spiritual successor, I think there was AI all over the trailer. I remember people talking about that. That, Quiet Place license game that came out last year. All the pictures on the wall were AI generated, and then all of the notes were also, like, definitely ChatGPT. They just did not sound right. That game was terrible. It's like, who do you think you're fooling with this? It's like, these letters from all these different types of people, you know, young kids to older adults, and yet they all sound like they're from the same perspective. It's like, wow, you really must think your player base is dumb as rocks. Also, that game had the most yellow paint I've ever seen in a video game. That has the most that's the most yellow paint video game I've ever seen. But anyway, it's like, just pay somebody, just pay an artist. This is embarrassing. The shovelware, yeah, that's a real funny problem that Nintendo has. The dinosaurs? What dinosaurs? Oh yeah, Google is so cooked. It's terrible. And now even Twitter has like robotic AI responses that you could post to in response to people's tweets, and it's just like, this shit sucks so bad. Why did they never translate it outside of Japan? I mean, Yokai Watch was such a big franchise that I remember it existing even though I was an adult at that point. Yeah, like that franchise fell off so hard. Why? Why did they let it fall off the way it did? It's always interesting when you have a company that has a massively successful new IP and then they just burn it to the ground. I mean, if it came out around, what, 2015? We got the 10-year nostalgia. We're in the 10-year cycle, so all the people that grew up with Yokai Watch are probably super nostalgic for it right now. No studio wanted to take over development? That's wild. Just letting a big cash cow die on the side of the road. Yeah, that's true, Justin. That's a very hard thing to do. A lot of franchises start off with an incredible amount of steam and then just kind of peter out. I mean, the way Digimon kind of died reminds me a lot of that. I mean, Digimon is still around. It's not like it's dead, but... Frontiers was just so unpopular, and then the franchise just went away. For a few years until Data Squad / Sabers came out. I mean, oh, you're gonna make me bring up Palworld. Palworld has consistent Steam numbers right now. It is one of the most played games on Steam right now. It's up there with like Marvel Rivals and other big games like that. Legitimately. It is one of the most played games on Steam right now. It has consistent numbers. Alright, somebody take this. And then somebody take Glalie, and then we're good. I mean, we have Hitmonlee. I can heal. This actually might be good. I see the potential in this team right now. Ooh, Nino Kuni. That is a franchise I have not thought about in a long time. People really liked 1, but then 2 came out. I remember there not being such great reviews about it. Is that right? Oh god, don't talk to me about Digimon Tri. Digimon Tri is one of the worst pieces of media ever released. Digimon Tri is such a laughable attempt at trying to appeal to millennials. It is such a deeply embarrassing, god-awful product with no thought put into it whatsoever. Oh, when they let AI art in, yeah, that was sloppy. But yeah, Palworld continues to have pretty successful play numbers. Which, again, if you're a Pokemon fan, I don't know why this would anger you. Competition is only ever a good thing. That's because they had no plan. Digimon Tri is the most incoherent, poorly put together piece of media that ever exists. It's like if you look at what, you know, Kevin Feige did for like the early MCU, and you were like, what if we did the reverse of that? What if we did the reverse of that? I'll be interested to see how Yu-Gi-Oh! Plays out this year, too. I am constantly seeing Yu-Gi-Oh! People on Twitter. Okay, perfect. You know, expressing issues with the way the card game is right now. Like, the latest problem I saw people talking about was... what is it, Rage of the Abyss? And how many useless filler cards are in modern sets that are just completely unusable. Hello, Zygarde. Oh, you haven't played the sequel? I always heard the sequel was a little divisive. Alright, Hitmonlee's Wide Garden. We gotta lock in. Yeah, it doesn't live up to the original. Which, it's hard to make a really good sequel to a original, interesting game. Okay, it's totally fine if Zygarde goes for Bind. No problems here. Yeah, Studio Ghibli. Oh, not the diabolical freeze. Yeah, stay solid, you bozo. Damn, the Dynamax turns really did not align for us here. Alright, we're probably gonna pop the transformation. Oh, you prefer when it has more continuity? Jeez, look at this. We're actually bullying Zygarde right now. Well, there's the clear. Nice. You got your Mew Midnight? Nice. Starving for information? Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, Pokemon fans aren't used to not getting a steady drip feed of information like this, so... What game did you have it from, Midnight? I don't even feel like I need a life dew yet. Like, Frostmoth is not even in the yellow yet. It probably gave you one from Scarlet Violet, which would be in a Pokeball. You might have to play around with it. Alright, good. We got the hail up in the air. That activates Weather Ball for Frostmoth. Okay, I'll probably need the Life Dew this turn. Leave Hitmon. Oh my god, not the just straight Oko. Zygarde. The shiny boobas. Yeah, I don't know if those bots are equipped to using to like Gen 1 from Emerald. The Wide Guard still protected us even though Hitmonlee is off the field. That's fun. Hitmonlee in its dying breath protecting the squad. Alright, well. I got a Life Dew now. You can't, Midnight. You'd have to have a homebrewed Switch. Oof. Hang tough. There's the Weather Ball. Nice. Oh, we just need one more hit. I should have just attacked. Gonna take a little bit of hail damage. Not enough. Wish we had some priority. Yeah, the curry hunts are crazy. She wants it in an Ultra Ball, Justin. Alright, we're just going for Expanding Force because Play Rough could miss. Nice. This Ding Dong went for 2 spread moves. Get fricked, Zygarde. Get fricked. Tink, tink, tink. Gotta show every attack hitting the Wide Guard. GG. Oh, you love to beat Zygarde. GG. Let's get 2 of them. Let's get the double-double. GG. That was perfect. True teamwork. See, that's what Dynamax is truly great at. Everybody did their part. Everyone's Pokemon came through. The real shinies are the friends we made along the way. Teamwork. The real winner here is teamwork. Because it's definitely not a shiny, because I didn't get one of those. Friendship is the best thing ever. Alright, let's do one more, chat. I got like one more in me. Dynamax weekend is coming up next week, so I'll be participating in that. So we'll have double Dynamax streams Saturday and Sunday next week. And then in the meantime, I think I'll go back to Terrakion on Tuesday. And then whatever else I feel like streaming before that. Good night, Gerald. Have a good one. Bald. Bald, my beloved. That Giratina plush cracks me up. So if you didn't know the origins, the iconic origins of, Silver 317. I love that code Twitch automatically generated me. Bald. That is a Giratina bootleg plush where they didn't give it the crest on its head, so it just kind of looks bald. And I think that's beautiful. Look at it on stream. Are you online, Frog Girl? Gotta make sure you're online. Which, I can't believe PLA is the only game that you can automatically have it to set you online when there's barely any online functionality in PLA. Game Freak is a funny company. They truly crack me up. Well, at the very least, we know we're gonna see Legend ZA on Pokemon Day, which is the 27th of next month, so we're coming up on February pretty fast. But then there's been murmurs of PLZA being shown off in the Nintendo Direct, but nobody knows when that's even happening. People keep guessing, but... Tedious yes. Tyler, has had one, and he kept accidentally, forgetting about it, and they kept dying on him. He was trying to fill out all the evolutionary lines. It was before Pokemon Day. Do you really think that, though, Justin? Do you think we'll get the Switch 2 reveal before Pokemon Day? Sentro put up a tweet poll that was like, do you think the Switch 2 will get revealed this week? Alright, a Psychic type? I got this. We got this. Legend ZA news in January. That would be funny if that didn't happen and Ku was wrong again. I would think that would be pretty funny. Oh, you clicked don't invite? I've done that before. Not long after Donkey Kong launches this week, yeah. I just want him to rip the band-aid off at this point. It's festering. God, this Pokemon is atrocity to look at. Yeah, that one dude just, like, lied. The one guy just said he just lied. You really think people would do that? Go on the internet and tell lies? There's another one of those that's going around too. Again, it's like Mario Kart is going to be called Mario Kart Rainbow Road. And it's like, I don't believe you. I do not believe you. It's not intuitive. You're absolutely correct. If I had a nickel for every time somebody asked me how to join a Dynamax Adventures, I would have a jar of coins. It is not intuitive. Don't feel bad. You're not the first to ask, and you won't be the last. I know, Midnight. That was immediately like, I ain't buying that. Why would it be called Rainbow Road? Could we be so for real right now? I mean, MK9, I don't think they need to get cute with the letter. Or the number. Mario Kart L. Mario Kart I mean, it would be funny. Watch if they did like what Samsung did with their Galaxy phones. You had like the Samsung Galaxy 10 and like 11, and then they jumped up to 20. Imagine if they did that. Yeah, or they went back to 1. Mario Kart 1. Ooh, Mario Kart Double Dash 2. Double Dash 2, I would pop off. My microphone would peak because I would be hooting, and I'd also be hollering. There'd be hoots and hollering happening. MK Ultra. It's funny that we have MK is Mario Kart, and it's also Mortal Kombat. Two series that really could not be more different from each other. Instead of Pink Gold Peach, we gotta put Sub-Zero on the roster. I mean, that's funny because Mortal Kombat 1, it's funny, I'm not part of any fighting game communities, but occasionally I see stuff about them. And I see a lot of disgruntled people about MK1. Apparently that was not a banger. That was not NetherRealm's best work. I loved all the like DLC characters they had, and people were like, great, DLC for your grandpa. Cause it was like Conan the Barbarian. I mean, I kinda get that. Maybe not the best way to invite new players. Yeah, people love making fun of the really stiff, weird animations in a lot of recent MK games. Like, weird extending legs that don't look right, jumps that don't look right. Yeah, I mean, people love the Mortal Kombat lore, and you're right, it was a soft reboot, which usually never goes well. Oh yeah, Microsoft's naming is legendarily awful. The fact that someone is employed and probably makes a lot of money and comes out with those dog shit names is truly crazy. Xbox Series X. I think Sony has the definite advantage with how their consoles continue to be named. PS5, easy to understand. I didn't want to go Ditto because Ditto would transform into me. And if Gastrodon got Leaf Stormed or Barraskewda got Leaf Stormed, that would be terrible. We would be in big trouble. Ooh, these items are terrible. Yeah, the way Xbox consoles are named, like the 360 was perfect, and then I don't know what happened. The train kind of fell off the tracks there. Xbox 2. I mean, I feel like they could have. Yeah, 360 is their best named console by a country mile. Watch this damage, chat. Boom. I almost just one-shot that thing. The PS3 was superior because it was a larger number. Okay, I understand that logic. That actually does make sense. I feel like they could have done like Microsoft, like Xbox 1080. That would have worked. Poor Marshtomp. You know a water ground, hate to see any grass types coming. Xbox Extreme! That's very 90s. The Xbox Extreme! Alright, who we ending on? Who is our last combatant? Azelf. Oh, Azelf. We started with Azelf, didn't we? We just came full circle. How nice. Like poetry, it rhymes. Bruh. How could you kill my Lurantis? You like Azelf's 1,000-yard stare? So do I. Relatable, honestly. First and last shiny of the stream? Man, I hope so. Oh, come on. I can't even Dynamax because I'm dead. Why'd you have to attack? Why'd you have to Psychic me? Midnight, I had an idea. When you brought up the Palpitoad funny, I should take that audio of Star Wars Man going, somehow Palpatine returned, but instead of Palpatine, I edit in Palpitoad's cry, and I can put that on my soundboard every time Palpitoad shows up. I think that would be funny. It wouldn't be that hard. I could probably go download that from YouTube right now and then just get Palpitoad's Cry. Palpitoad's Cry is already on my computer because it's my, you know, my Bidoof buck, so you could spend to redeem a Pokemon Cry. Also, Palpitoad's cry is it's just like a frog. That'll be even funnier. Hey, there we go. Ready? I know who that is. From Gen 2. Also, GG. You gotta love when we end on a nice dub. GG. That was Stantler. Where are all my Stantler stands at? Alright. No shinies this entire stream. Is it time? Is it time? Long have we waited. Shiny Azelf activated? Aww. The Lake Guardians are the biggest betrayers in the world. Also, Barraskewda does have a mustache. Let the record state, it has a mustache. Oh well. We had some really good runs tonight. I think we only lost once, and that was mostly because we got double rock slided critical hit and lost 2 hearts. So it's hard to be upset when you have a night of good runs. I mean, last time I got technically 3 shinies. Yes. See, I'll download that, Justin. I'll download that and edit it in Adobe Premiere. I'll have that on the soundboard. But yeah, thanks for raiding with me tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. GG's. GG's. Yeah, I will be back on Tuesday for Terrakion. I don't stream Monday or Friday. But yeah, if you're new here, check out the Discord. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, thanks for raiding with me, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the gifted subs, the raid, all the follows. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate ya. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, everybody. I will be back for more Terrakion. And Dynamax weekend next week. That'll be fun, so yeah. Good night, everybody. Ta-ta, farewell, bye, bye.